Morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I'm having espresso again. It's nice and bright and sunny here because we took our tree down, but it's still lovely. Although when I came down at 9:30 to get the tea, it said 84 degrees, but the gizmo was in the sun, so it doesn't count. It's nice and breezy. It is actually quite lovely out here. I'm wearing long sleeve, probably a mistake. But I wanted something long and a little bit tunicky because I'm going to physical therapy in about 10 minutes. Not really, but I stayed in bed too long. And so I just put the crackers in the oven. I'm hoping to get them far enough along so Dennis can take care of them. But he's mowing, so yes, exactly. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. I'm putting on my clear stuff just because I just want some. So this is bringing out my color. I actually am not sure that I've ever noticed that it brings out my color, but I'm usually putting it on with maybe with glare as I am again. So I'm planning on Dennis starting in the front. Well, the mowing will go a lot easier now that the trees and the stumps are gone. The big tough tree, the one that was hard to mow around, is gone, and then there was at least one stump in the front that he had to mow around. Same's going to be true here. He had 3 stumps to mow around and they're gone, and then this tree was awkward to mow around, so his mowing should be better. Let me just say that in the longest possible way. Anyway, I'm feeling a little frazzled because I was just getting the crackers in the oven real quick. I may have 26 more minutes. I have my timer in case I talk that long, but I won't. Because I don't really have a lot to say. We did go and get the car. I dropped Dennis off and he went off and got his new driver's license. Oh, he didn't show me his new picture. I'll have to ask to see it. And I went off and spent some time with Aura. She was getting her feet have some sores, and so she was getting them wrapped when I got there, and I was glad to see what was going on with that. And then we went outside. It was a beautiful day, and we read her vlog 2009, and we got through our trip to Nag's Head. That was our first trip to OBX in 2009. And our last trip, we didn't go last year, was the year before, which would have been 2023. So we went 14 years. It evolved over the years, but it was a very nice thing for the most part. Well, I did not enjoy myself nearly as much the last time we went, and decided that I wasn't going to go anymore. Dennis, but he's going to go on the other side of the house. It should be okay. But anyway, so we got the skinny on who cooked what and who was there. The house was jam full of people. And yeah, and that was a great year. And lots of the years were great years. So anyway, and the A's did not make the playoffs in 2009, but the Phillies were in at least they made the playoffs. I don't know what happened after that. We'll find out. We'll find out, I'm sure. But now we're doing October, so now we're in football season, and anyway. But she's really enjoying us going through that book together, and that's fun. It gives us something to do because okay, fine, I can sit here and talk to you for 20 minutes, but I don't have 20 minutes worth of stuff to talk to her, and she doesn't have anything to say to me. So, even if I have 20 minutes with her, then that's still just 20 minutes, right? So this has worked out really well. This espresso thing is working out really well too. I hope you don't mind. I don't want to be too foofy. Oh wait, let me put my pinky up. Too foofy with my espresso. Dennis is the foofy one. I think we will eventually end up with every single appliance Breville makes. I'm guessing. But it could be true. It could be true. So anyway, good morning. It is still morning. I have physical therapy today at 12:30. And I'm in the middle of writing a grocery list. I texted the kids yesterday, you know, what do the girls eat for breakfast? I don't even think I have a microwave in my room, but I will have a fridge. You know, what cold thing, you know, do the girls eat for breakfast? And, you know, apparently Isabel doesn't really eat breakfast. And Sammy eats a plain bagel, and she likes bananas and apples, and they both like graham crackers with peanut butter. So I'm buying graham crackers with peanut butter and bananas and bagels. But she doesn't eat anything on her bagel. Just in her hand. No butter, no cream cheese. Easy. Easy as pie. So I'm getting bagels. Anyway, because I don't think we're going to, you know, we're going to eat in the room. You know, we're going to bring stuff to make coffee and tea. And we're just going to hang out in the room till we're ready to go. They have, although they do have a bakery and stuff, so we'll see when we get there. They do have sort of a convenience store with pre-made food and stuff, apparently, so we'll see. For some reason, I'm just assuming we're going to stay there and not go too far about looking for other food. Did I talk to you about this? I don't remember. I have some idea that going to and from the car is not going to be that easy. You know, like it's going to be, I don't know why I have the vision that we're going to be parking a long way away. I have no idea. I've never been there. So I'll find out. But if it's easy for us to just go out and go get dinner, we might go look for a better restaurant than the buffet. We'll see. I can imagine not wanting to get back in the car because we're going to go to Williamsburg, Colonial Williamsburg. But I'm picturing doing that in the morning because I got to say, it's going to be warm in Virginia. So I'm thinking the water park is going to be much more fun in the afternoon. But whatever. The only thing I have prearranged is a birthday party for Sam. Her birthday's on Tuesday. She'll be 9. Those 9 years went fast. So I got to print out a picture of the, I got to put birthday card on my grocery list. A picture of the balance beam to put in her card so she knows what her present is. Lots to think about, but our crab arrives today, so we got to be on the lookout for that. It's got to go straight in the fridge. And yeah, I got things going on, and I didn't get up early enough. I don't know what that is. That's maybe a truck. Life in the neighborhood. So, well, the dogs will bark if anybody's coming here. Anyway. Busy day. After the dog walk, things will calm down because I'm going to physical therapy, and then I'll be right near the Wegmans, so I'm going to go to the store right after. And once I, you know, when I get home, put everything away, walk the dogs, and then and I no longer require myself to do anything, you know. I've been listening to these stories. It's just if you go out on YouTube and, you know, search on revenge stories, they're starting to get repetitive, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this. But I just gave myself the grace to just listen to the stories. It's okay. It would be like reading a short story. It's okay. Even if they're bad. Badly written. Badly read. They sound okay, you know, but they're AI read. They're AI voiced. And you know, so in the one I listened to last was Sheed, SHE''D, was read as shed. And I'd was read as id. And it's so funny. There's another word that, you know, we have lots of words that are spelled the same but read differently depending on the context. And, you know, like read and read, and they get it wrong a lot. But anyway, I'm giving myself permission to just listen to the stories till things calm down. I'm going to be sort of frantic and stressed and whatever till the girls go home. So it'll be another week and a half. I hope you can stand it till then. But I'm making lists of things to bring. I'm making lists of things to think about. And now I'm in the middle of a grocery list. So, yeah. Very tempting to just cancel my physical therapy, but I'm not going to do that. I got to go to the store anyway. I'll be right there. And it's good for me. So, yeah, it's good for me. I come out of there really tired, but it's a really good tired, you know. So, anyway, I'm just rambling. The plan for tomorrow is we're taking Pearl to visit Aura, and we're taking her in the building to meet all of the residents, not just Aura outside. We'll see how she does. We've got her all cleared. They've got all her paperwork. She's been, you know, we've done all the things. And so I told two of the people in charge of things in Aura's area, and they, oh, good, they'll love it, they'll love it. You know, they do bring dogs, but I've never seen a dog as big as Pearl there. They've all been small dogs. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of the residents were a little worried when they see Pearl, because across a cross-section of people, some number of them are going to be worried when a German Shepherd comes up and sticks her nose in your lap and looks at you with those beautiful eyes and says, cuddle me, cuddle me. But the thing is that Pearl's not the one who's all over Aura and wants cuddles when we go. It's Maisie. Pearl will like go up and, you know, get a pat and then wander off to see what else is going on. So it'll be interesting to see how she reacts to a room full of old people. Anyway, hold on. Oh, I guess that was the crab that arrived. So Dennis says, I got crab on the island, so now I've got to go process the crab so that it stays fresh and lovely, because we're not eating it till Sunday. And finish my grocery list. So anyway, it'll be interesting to see what happens when we bring Pearl in the building and, you know, see what she's interested in doing and how she reacts to this new environment. So, but anyway, all right, I got to go process crab. I got to put the clothes in the dryer. I stayed in bed too long. This is all my own fault. Meanwhile, I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. Well, I'm going to talk to you before we go to take Pearl to visit Aura, so that'll have to wait till Sunday. But I'll give you the skinny on that. Maybe I'll take some pictures, you know. I could do that. I have a camera. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. I have to take pictures on my trip, too. The girls and Janice went horseback riding yesterday. They had a great time. I'm not jealous. I'm actually very happy because, to tell you the truth, I do not want to go horseback riding. And I don't want them to go by themselves. And Dennis can't go because he's got a hip thing. So I'm just as happy for Janice to do the horseback riding as long as I come up with something cool to do with them, which we have. So we're good. Anyway, I'm going to go. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.